underground into this little layer, and we saw other doppelgangers in their little like nest. And then we went through, and we're like, oh, I wondered what that sound was. I was like, what the fuck is that clicking?
My bad.
And then I just had a moment. I thought I knew it. It's Attack on Titan. So we went underground and we saw them in their little den, and we were turn it down. And I can't go again. So we wow. So we were being led to the boss, but as we were being led to the boss, we led through these long-ass corridors where we saw the families all, like, locked up. And we were like, mm. And then it was kind of like, one thing kind of led to the other, and we didn't, I know we promised that guy, and we didn't want to help him at first, but then we were like, oh, like, they got the whole family and kids locked in here, this isn't great. So we ended up fighting them and trying to get the people out, and there was a whole fight in the sewers. And then I think we were gonna get out with the people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a quick question. Are we worried about the father of these doppelgangers?
Apparently not.
Because that was the whole reason I had my wall of fire going.
The party should be wary.
Because some of them did escape.
One of them got through the wall of fire, as far as I'm pretty sure. And the guy that...
Yeah, Ralph.
We're definitely gonna have to play. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to deal with the consequences of that action. But hey, think about it.
Can we long rest in the sewers?
When's the last time we've let the mega boss live in? It's come back to haunt us.
Oh, never. That's never happened to us ever. That's not something that happens to us. We're really good at finalizing plot lines.
Speaking of which, we need a main plot to consider, Max, considering we don't have any active right now.
Oh, I hate you.
Two going on. Pick one.
Which one? I heard the Kelleth one, and then what's his name?
Oh, the
Lich. Huh?
The Lich with his...
That must have happened overnight.
Oh yeah, it kind of did. We're gonna take a extended rest of 2 years or whatever. Anyways.
It was 1 year, actually.
It was 1 year. My bad.
Actually.
Pause.
Actually.
Okay. So we ended up leaving. Well, we haven't left yet. We're still in the sewers.
And I want to whip out my goddamn sleeping bag and lay it the fuck down.
So
in the sewers.
Yes, in the sewers. We don't care.
Are we not leaving the sewers?
Well, we don't know if we can get out without Papa of whoever the fuck these people are eating us up.
Can we not?
We don't know.
Well, no, because like where you are, when we walked up there was no one up there. I think the main room of people was down where we just came from.
We didn't go.
And I think this
direction.
was like pretty simple.
He made us follow a beaten path.
So the father character was when we went down the hall. The father was on the right, and the way that we went was the left.
Yeah, and then we continued going. When we went left is when we started to see the creatures that we have now killed.
Yeah.
Versus like when we walked down here, I believe, didn't we? Or did we did they take us like a?
Oh, we need to get those people out. So at the very least, we need to leave.
Good point.
Yeah, we should usher the people out, but also be wary of going by Father's door, because I don't know if that one died, but it looks like there's a dead doppelganger over here, so maybe...
Yeah, where I am is where the other guy is.
Yeah, how about we go while the wall of fire's still up, and just sprint past it. Oh, it's over, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wallahi, we win this.
Neko took it down once we realized everybody was done.
That's fair.
Well, we can't leave if the wall of fire is up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
We should probably check this door on the left of our escape here. Oh, it's a lock.
A door right where?
Hello.
Andy.
Also, I just want to point out, the other group started using like master volume stuff on their audio shit. So if things are really loud for some reason, adjust your volume.
It just bass boosted.
Extra immersion, by the way.
I think they were saying stuff was like quiet and they all turned it up. So I was like, oh god.
Here we go.
Hey,
Good
you.
luck.
Oh wait, I see the one. I'm trying to zoom in. Can you see what my HP is? For some reason, it's like really blurry.
Oh yeah. Oh, what? You have 18 plus 14.
The fuck?
You probably healed. Oh,
Mm.
What does that
I
mean?
sent you at 32 for
Thank
now.
you. Very confused.
It should also adjust on your sheet automatically when you do that. So
yeah.
if any reason you like look at your health and you can't see it very well on the sheet or on the token, you can write your sheet.
Well, I looked at my sheet and it just said current HP and it didn't say any number.
Oh.
That's why I was confused.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, sorry. You guys can go ahead.
If you guys want to usher people out, I can check this locked door over here before we go to.
Where are you?
Should we take
we
a
are
quick
really
short rest to regain some hit points? I'm just wondering. That might be.
I don't know. I don't know what. Yeah, I would think we just leave because these guys look a little antsy, and I already put light on them, so we know that they're. I think if we just sprint out the door, it should be a straight shot.
I think so.
If that makes sense. Just because I don't know, they may just fucking run it and try to leave, and then we'll have to fucking come back down here.
We should remember where we came from as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I think we could put a tank or somebody who can hold that door that Father is supposed to be at in place in case he tries to come out of it. Because the doppelganger said that he could recreate them.
Okay, I'm happy to do that. I just have how much else do I have? Not much. No,
I'm almost out of slots, but
let's say I can.
Well, yeah, but see, that's the problem. Maybe save your slots and yeah, you know what? Let's just risk it
because it looks like a
Let's
long
just
rest
risk it.
angle, or a rest, of course. Yeah, or a big rest, of course. So I think doing it down here would definitely not work well.
Hell, doing it in the street sounds fucking messed up too.
I think we leave. We could probably find an inn or something. We're in the middle of the city.
Yeah, well, are we gonna actually come back down and kill him? Because if we do, then we probably should just rest here. But if we're gonna leave him alone and just leave with our lives and get the people out, then we should go up top. Is what I'm thinking.
Why can't we come back down here after getting the people out?
It seems like he's probably gonna recreate them in the 8 hours, and they're gonna probably at least we're set up in their layout, so they can't move much. They'll probably restack this whole place.
Oh, then we just eat bitches up.
That's true.
I think our main problem is that like we got hit really bad because we were all in a corner except for me.
Yeah.
So this time we can come in here guns a blazing and shoot down everyone we see.
When we were skittish on killing them at first, we won't be this time.
That's true.
All must die.
Yeah, if we agree on it, yeah.
It's about to be some cleansing in here.
These sewers are about to remain untouched for many years.
Bet. Yeah, then we can go back. I will put light, or I think I put light on everybody, on all the civilian people.
Okay.
And I gave them the spiel about being better people.
Can you click light again? I just want to see how long it lasts.
Oh yeah, I think it's an hour. Yes, 1 hour.
Okay, so you guys are escorting the people out?
Yes.
Alright. So you guys begin to usher them out. Many of them seem very grateful, kind of following your lead. Many of them are thanking you as you guys leave and just saying that they are ready to go home and they're ready to live their lives again.
Were there any others?
No, because
No.
the top ones are empty, you said.
Gotcha. Or I'm gonna ask them as well if it's like if they've seen anybody else come in, or like if there's more chambers.
Sure. One of the men say occasionally they will take people from here and escort them somewhere else. They're not sure where though.
And we'll ask about the father.
They've heard like shouting and strange noises coming from echoing throughout the sewers, but they couldn't really tell you what caused them either. They don't know a lot about the father, just that this father character creates the doppelgangers. There are a ton of they say that there's a lot of doppelgangers that come in and out, disguised as many people.
So we shouldn't leave this alone. All right.
You even see the mayor come in and out of the sewers.
The mayor.
Oh?
All right. Let me see if I got a little pen and paper. Whenever we get back up to the top, we're just gonna put anyone they know. We're just gonna put their names down.
Background, I can't find it.
Just want to know what this does.
So you guys managed to escort all of the people out of the sewers. As you guys are escorting them out, you do kind of hear like noises of something kind of walking about, but they don't seem to approach you.
Yeah. I don't think this will bite us in the ass.
Yeah.
Still what? Well,
Ooh.
I think this will bite us in the ass.
what, killing all the doppelgangers?
No, leaving one alive. Both.
Yeah,
So
probably
technically
not.
both.
Yeah.
I think if we run back in quick enough, like if we take the long rest, let them out, tell them to go talk to some people, and then just immediately run back in. It may not be too bad, but yeah, it's probably gonna be a fucking.
I just know they're on that room to the right, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, so you guys are in the streets of Yulimera. The people ask if it's okay for them to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get their names, and if they see the people, assuming like they see themselves, just go ahead and come back. Don't fight them. You're gonna die.
One of the women will ask if that means they shouldn't go home. They should kind of stake out their own homes before they enter.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That would be good. Is there guards in Yulmera?
Not traditional guards, no. They're not really there to protect the people. They're there to protect the city.
Ah, gotcha. That's tragic.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. You can stake it out, or yeah, if you can get back, you can stay up here and wait for us to come back, and we can walk you home once we clear this. Is what I would offer.
Few of the men that were captured were alone, so they are kind of insistent on going home. But a lot of the women and the family you guys saved will kind of go along with you guys. They ask if it's safe for them to check into an inn at least, because they don't want to stay in the city streets overnight.
Yeah, we'll pay
that's
for it. I'll pay for it.
smart.
You're gonna pay for it?
Yeah. I'll be nice.
It is very us of us to do. That's crazy.
Because we need somewhere to stay anyways, so...
Mhm.
So we can eat these bitches up.
Yeah.
name generating.
Huh.
You're gonna get the winking skeever 5 times in a row. Fucking.
Do you get the fucking do you want all of the British pub names combined into one? Like the Red Lion, the White Lion, the
The golden
Mulsanne.
lamb.
I have the inn. I have the inn that you're going to. I don't have the people.
Is it the
Oh.
wheat sheaf?
The winking sheep is fucking crazy.
The fucking wheel.
Do you know how
I
many
do
wheat
it.
sheaves I've seen in my life? I saw the cock the other day, actually. I did see the
Oh,
cock.
there's one. I was about to say there's one in a town near where I live called the Cock Inn. So that's funny. We also have a Chinese restaurant called Wok This Way, which is also because like.
Okay, so Ralph Lester and his family are going to head home. Ralph is confident that he can protect them.
Oh, like he protected himself.
Kyle Brady and then these other 2 men will also go home, and then these 4 will head with you guys.
Ooh.
Be right back. I'm getting a drink.
Let me give them all one of my little caltrops. Like, I'll give them each a caltrop in a password. So that if we see them again, we can know it's not them. Well, I'm sure Ralph is fine, but. And then the caltrop is a discount for a free beer at Eater for Brews.
So,
Gotta be a moneymaker, my bad.
Okay.
and what is the password you'd like them?
Password.
How many are there?
2, 3, 4.
Is it all these people right here?
It's all the people on the right are going home.
Oh, I'm gonna give each of them the letter for Eater for Brews. EDAFRUB Eater for Brews. Look at that.
Trademark.
Perfect timing.
Patent pending.
And then I'll write it down with their names.
Okay.
Oh.
There's not enough people for a full Eater for Brews, but you have like Eda for B.
Is it all these people?
Oh, you want to give everybody a letter?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is.
And do you want me
Crazy.
to associate their names with something in my notes, or can I just say I did it and remember their name, which one it was?
I'll get you names here in a bit.
I'll bet.
Alright, so as they head home, you guys are in search of an inn here.
I hope it isn't the gooning and baiting in. I hope it isn't the gooning and baiting in.
Goon and
Do you
bait.
guys want to go to the inn? No.
The gooner and bait.
No,
Okay.
no, not the gooner and baiter. Why is there so many screens in this room?
You guys don't want to go to the
Why
greasy
does it smell
bog?
like
I was
ammonia?
about to say, isn't that the one that
True.
Halp got lost at?
Dolce and Gabbana, fucking
Oh,
making a
Dolce
comeback.
and Gabbana got fucking Dolce,
Mhm.
I'll tell you that
Alright,
much.
you guys, let me get a better name for this actually. So you guys come up to an inn called the Spear of Fire.
Ooh.
This inn is next to a guild hall of the Barristers Guild, and the Spear of Fire has this very rigid and blocky architecture. The wood seems to be decorated in a way that it has like this very infernal look. Like the inside of the wood is almost painted like it's burning and is charred, and there's like a lot of these like fire basins that kind of like light up the front of it. The inn has very large stone wall buildings and it has a slated roof. And kind of as you walk closer to it, you guys can kind of see into the inn, and inside of the ceiling there are these brightly lit glowing gemstones kind of lighting up the entire front area.
This place seems ritzy.
Yeah. We just
This
fucking saved
place-
them, and they bring us to the fucking Carlton.
But hey, when I go, like, they're already like in the slots, on the slots, like just going crazy on them.
I'm sorry?
Like, we-
The slotties. The slot
The
machines.
Oh.
yeah. Like, oh, are these the people that we're helping? Have they gone to a really fancy inn, or have we gone to a really fancy inn? Or both?
This is just like the kind of one of the closer ones that they led you to.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
They did lead you to this one, but it was fairly close.
That's fair. They probably just saw it. Can we go up and ask how much room is?
The old man kind of walks up to you. Sir, this is quite a fancy place, don't you think? It's not
Is
too
this
out in the open. Would we be targeted here?
Dulcet turns around, looks at him very earnestly, and he just goes, "I have no clue.
Can we cover them up?
I couldn't tell you, babes. Anyone with a good sense of protection."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they should stay here. I think it'll work. I think we should cover them though, just in case one of them is a doppelganger that's like checking us in and they see him.
Mm.
Well, do you have anything to disguise us with?
Does anybody have cloth?
I mean, they've got a funky silhouette. It's going to be difficult, but I think we can make it work.
Yeah.
We can. Yeah.
I don't have anything.
Claire, don't you have anything? Can't you give them that wig?
Common clothes.
Can I put an illusion on them and then have them walk in one at a time?
With what spell?
Minor illusion. Or would it stay in the same spot?
It would stay in the same spot. So.
Okay. Well, they'll be all right.
Silent image for that to work.
Oh, fair. I mean, if they die in 8 hours, they were meant to. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all will be all right.
We can lead a horse to water, but we can't make him drink.
For real. I was like, never mind. It'll be all right.
So the group will kind of follow your guys' lead. Well, if this is okay, then so we can go in.
Have we discovered how much it was?
You guys have not gone inside yet.
I'm a walkie. Let's strut.
Yeah, Dolchic's going to go up to the counter and just ask them, like, how much for, like, a room for a few people.
Behind the counter is a male half-elf. He's kind of a bit larger and stronger than you would expect. He has kind of darkish skin. On his forehead, you see these kind of blue ritualistic tattoos. And he kind of...
Flying.
A bit pricey around here. It's going to be about a gold a night.
Okay.
Check my money.
Per person or per room?
Per person, of course.
Per person. So, what about if we all take like one or two people each? How are we going to do this? How we going to do it?
I was just going to pay for him.
Well,
It's
as
not
I
that
said,
expensive.
it's 1 gold per person, even if you share a room.
Wow.
Okay.
I have
My friend-
814.
My friends, I picked up gold off of the bodies, but I'll pay for it.
Oh,
Mm.
period.
Okay.
As you guys kind of walk in, you guys notice there are a lot of people, like either in armor or kind of next to like doffed armor. Many people have weapons and swords attached to them. Other people have kind of briefcases and a lot of papers that they are seeming looking over.
Do they look suspect? Like, is the air tense?
No, it's pretty common here. Everyone seems to be minding their own business.
Okay, I mean, there's lots of guards.
Hmm.
A lot of these people look like
Can I-
There's lots of guards.
Can I just drop 11 gold on the counter?
The half elf kind of takes the gold, counts it, and he like kind of looks over to you guys. It's a bit much, don't you think? There's only oh, he kind of
Yeah.
there's only 10 of you.
Oh, my bad. I was counting my owl as a person.
I see. I mean,
It's a tip. It's a tip. Generous, you know.
we can always take it if you want. We'll give you a free meal.
That would be appreciated.
He'll take the extra gold, 11 gold. How many rooms are you looking for? Are you sharing beds? What's the arrangement? We have. He kind of looks over his papers. Let's see. Ooh, not that many. It looks like we only have one room left, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
A bit booked tonight, as
Oh.
you can see.
So is there not enough room for all of us?
How many beds in the one room? Is it a 2-bedroom?
Looks to be a larger room, a 3-bed. Looks like the Barristers Guild has a lot of people in town this week, so.
That should be enough.
Barristers?
Oh yes, the Barristers Guild next door. It's an adventuring guild based here. They have people come and go, but it looks like a lot of them have been staying for a while. Ooh, looks over 2 weeks now. Must be something going on.
Well, I mean, yeah, I can imagine, but keeps you guys in business, doesn't it? Keeps you busy.
Sure does. It sure
That's
does.
what I say.
Out back, we do have a few stables where people keep their animals if people really need to sleep in somewhere comfortable. It's warm at least. You won't be bothered too much.
I'm more than happy to share a room. I've done worse things in my life. It's up to you guys. So, do we go here? Do we go somewhere else? Are we picky?
I've already paid for it.
Yeah, I was about to say,
No,
I
that's
think it's
fine.
already
Oh,
solidified.
I'm willing to refund. It's not set in stone, of course.
Oh, okay, fair
I
enough.
think 3 beds is more enough for this amount of protection and a free meal.
Yeah,
only
because
need
like
it
if
for
we're
one
all
night.
in the same room, we can all stay safe. That's another thing.
Are we not adventurers? I'm sure some of us would be comfortable on the floor, including myself.
He'll kind of hand you this piece. Here's our menu for this week. As I said, it's fairly costly, but you guys can get one free for each of you.
Oh, look at this immersion! Look at this
Bitter
immersion!
cheese?
Oh my god.
Mmm.
Bitter cheese.
Yum.
Boiled eggs and
The
bitter cheese.
gin. My man's sipping a straight. Oh my goodness!
A
Glass of
tankard
gin.
of stout.
Straight liquor.
I mean, this is basically Witherspoons. What can I say? This isn't Witherspoons, it's Witherspoons.
Baked dragon. Roasted dragon. This bloody dragon, fucking dungeon mention.
Where's their dragon supply? What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Where did they just casually?
Oh yes, the dragon is special. We've had one of the wizards in the guild recently took one down, very high ranking. So
Donkey's wife didn't fare well in the divorce.
So it's literally dungeon mention. Bloody hell.
I've never had dragon before.
I don't know. It feels
It
weird.
feels,
I
it
think
Nala
it's
doesn't.
feels-
Nala's like, oh, I don't know. It seems odd.
Yeah, Nala and Dulcic. Dulcic's like, it's people like eating me mum. You know what I mean?
I mean, maybe if your mum was a dickhead.
Would it not bother you if I
Yes.
tried the dragon? I can tell you how it tastes.
Oh, I mean, if it's tasty. But
You know, you
we'll
can
be pretty
maybe.
happy with Goodberry if not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to have anything but the dragon. I don't want to get a strange disease only cannibals get.
Is this not each of us can choose a different meal?
It is. Each of you gets
Oh,
sets. You don't have to.
oh, it's a menu. Sorry.
So you must eat 2 different types of dragon.
True.
Okay.
Can I ask what type of dragon was it? Do you know?
I did not get those
What
details.
colour were its scales?
I'm not.
It's
Oh, don't
yours.
say proms. Don't say
Sorry.
proms. Don't say proms.
They're similar to you.
If you'd like, I can go find the wizard who brought it in.
I think that the lamb would also be a good option for the two.
The lamb would be, you know what? The lamb would feel a lot more ethical, which is saying a lot. Saying it's a baby sheep.
Technically, they're called about a year old, so they're not really babies anymore.
The old
You wouldn't
man
get much.
comes up behind you, sickly. Excuse me.
Hello?
Did somebody say baked dragon?
What? Mm.
Yeah.
Am I able to get that dish?
You think this is
You should.
Oh, never mind.
Do we know him?
This is the old man from that you saved.
Oh, okay.
Yes, my meal
Oh.
should cover the 4 of them as well, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Do we
Yes.
see anybody down there? Like, can we see if we match any of these faces to anybody in the crowd as well? I don't think they were adventurers, of course, but
None
like,
of them are in. They're in.
I was about to say.
I'm gonna share the menu with the 4 of them.
Yeah, Dulci's like, you know what? You know what, darling? I'll have a baked lamb and wheat biscuits. I don't want meat. I'll have water. You know.
Oh, the old man. Oh, strawberry tart. Yes, Can I have the roasted dragon and the strawberry tart? I'll also get a glass of water. I don't want the rum.
I
Oh,
think you're
period.
going similar, but do you by chance have any elven wine on your stores?
We do have a few bottles around. It's quite rare, so it'll be not on the house, unfortunately.
That's fine. How much?
Do you want the whole bottle or just a pitcher or a glass?
A glass would be fine.
A glass is going to be 8 silver.
That works. It's been a long time since I've had wine of my homeland. This establishment seems to be the type.
And where's your homeland, if I may ask?
I'm not at privy to allow any others that information.
Very well. And where the rest of you be coming from? I don't think I've seen your faces around. Oh.
Yeah,
How rude of me. I'm Clarabond, by the way. Born and raised here in Ulibia.
Did you say Clara Bold? Oh no.
Oh my god. Thuribold, I'm Glarold. Wow!
Oh.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Anywhere exotic?
I'm from Dormar, but I'm also the leader of Eaterfru Brews in this lovely party.
Let's see. Is that a popular establishment from where you're from?
The only major magical brewing shop in tavern in all of the Isles.
Oh, the Isles, I see.
Would you like a sample?
Oh, I would love one. Maybe
I also have a challenge, if you'd like.
a challenge.
I only have 2 currently, but I have 1 drink that nobody has been able to that only one has been able to finish.
Let's see. I think I'll have to pass for now. I'm working.
Fuck.
But do you have a postal or some sort of way that we can contact you? I'm sure we could make some business.
We're big.
Give me your Instagram QR.
True. Yeah. Do I have a QR code?
Do you have like some sort of like way to contact you?
Can I put? Is there sending stone numbers?
No, but there are sending stones, or you can give them your name and.
Yeah.
Have you never heard of an address?
Do I have an address for the
You do, yeah.
for Adafruit Brews?
Sorry,
Bet.
but it's on the aisles. It's like an aisles address.
I'll
Period.
do that, or I'll put that, and then I'll put my name, and then get his, so I can send him.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Not familiar with this notation of address, but keep in touch.
It floats around. If it's close by, we could just drop a shipment off.
Perfect. Do you have any samples? You said.
We have one that I could go down the list, but we have one, the challenge, like I was telling you. The rise and shine. You can wake up if you have a reason for it the next day. There's one that makes you hard to get drunk, and another for if you're busy, like a bartender.
See.
And I'll give him a filter of mundane dexterity.
Perfect.
One of the cut-off pints, and then one of these. In the morning after.
Right. I will take these to my boss.
Fine.
We'll try them
Oh
out.
my
If we
God.
like them, we can maybe make some business, like I said.
Gotcha. And just do mind the terms of service that are on the bottle. Don't mix any other magic with it. And do not take the last two in combination to cut off the other.
I'm sorry, the last two?
Yes, the cut off pint in the morning after. One's supposed to reduce the effects of alcohol, and one is a little strong. Don't take them together.
Oh, I see. What happens if you take both?
Very few have found out.
You shit yourself.
Causes intense
He kind of writes down on a piece of
You have like a
paper.
post-ketamine pit, like pissing blood, like.
He writes on a paper, like circling them. Don't mix.
Yeah. And Alnuithia, can I grab that Loxodon special from you and throw it to him? I'll just make you another. I believe I gave
Yeah,
one.
sure.
I'll just make you another. This is for branding.
Yeah, sure.
And this one's for if you're a little bit rowdy, you can summon a duel from somebody.
Let's see. Should we be careful when we drink these? Is there a specific time and place? Or is it okay for us to test it in the middle of business hours?
Everyone but the second one. It is a drink. So unless you're working or you're a lightweight, you should be all right.
All right.
But the first one is pretty recommended if you were on the shift.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. All right. He prepares all of your preferred meals. He has quite the staff in the back to help him out. And you guys head to your room. He offers to bring the food to your room if you'd like.
That'd be nuts.
Is there an eating area at this place?
Yeah, like the main area that you're walking to is kind of like a dining area also, if you don't want to eat in your room.
Because I'll find a table in the dining area and just kind of
Yeah.
like people watch for a while people are going to get settled upstairs.
Okay.
I am not in need of a bed myself.
So, those of you who are going to your room, who's all going? All the commoners will go to their room.
Mm-hmm.
And then.
I'll go.
Okay. Who else is going to the room?
Should we all just go?
I'm gonna do a little,
worried about a doppelganger.
recon. I'm gonna stand out. I'm gonna see if I see the mayor come in.
Claro, you may take a seat next to me and we can people watch for.
Yeah, we wouldn't look suspicious.
What do you mean? We are adventurers waiting for our meals.
True.
There's nothing suspicious.
That'll work.
Nala and Dulcic, are you guys going to the room or staying?
I'll probably go to the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some rest.
Yeah, goes to the room.
Glarald and Silvestria, can you both make perception checks, please?
Yes.
I can perceive.
Oh, I don't have guidance. Fuck. I forgot I didn't put it on Glarold.
I am perceiving all.
I am perceiving all. +8, by the way.
Glarald, as you kind of glance around, you don't notice any familiar faces.
Good.
Everything looks very calm, very anonymous. Everyone seems to be keeping to themselves.
Can I make insight checks with my perception?
Yeah, go ahead. Silvestria, it is very hard to notice, but you do see kind of the occasional, like, very, very, very quick, like, and subtle, like, glance over to you from kind of a small group of people at one of the tables. It is very easy to miss. No one really notices it unless you have, like, such a keen eye. They seem to be keeping an eye on you, just kind of watching you, your movements, where you're going, stuff like that.
I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna keep kind of a slight eye on them until the the guy brings our food.
Okay. Are you trying to be subtle about it?
Yes.
Can you make a stall check, please?
Yeah, I got you.
Doggin.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what. Okay, wait. Oh, I see.
Okay. So yeah, as you guys wait for your food, just keeping an eye out. They are continuing to kind of watch you guys. They're kind of like doing their own thing. They seem to be speaking to one another, and kind of shuffling different papers around, different items. It almost seems like they are doing business of some sorts. But like you'll see one of them, and it's a different person like every time. Kind of just keep turning their head and slightly looking at you guys.
I mean, we are weird.
Yeah.
You guys' food comes to the table.
Can I
And you guys
motion?
you guys do see a cart kind of go back to the back rooms also.
As our food is coming out, the cart goes to the back rooms.
Yep, with it seems to have more food on it.
I gotcha. Can I ask the guy, well, like, kind of like leaning on my face and like covering my mouth almost, but like subtly, just ask him, who are those? Is that one of the long-standing adventuring parties over there that's been here for a couple weeks?
Those guys. No, I don't believe they're with the guild. They've been here for a few days though. They just come in, order food, just discuss things all day. I'm not too sure what they're talking about, but they're not bothering anybody really.
That's fair.
I don't believe they have a room here though. I believe they just come in to chat.
That's odd, but
It's not that odd. People come in here for the food often. Not as often as them, of course.
Oh, is your establishment well known for its food?
Oh yeah. Yes, some of the more wealthy people come in occasionally. As you see, we have quite the menu, so.
Fair.
And are there any performers tonight, or do you have a performing policy?
Not many performers. If we do have performers, it's subtle. Quiet music, calm atmosphere. A lot of the people that come in and out are trying to relax, so we don't want anything grandiose.
Oh, I'm very not grandiose. My name is Glarold, but I go by Dolce & Gabbana.
I see. Brewer and a performer, huh?
Yes. Owner of Eater for Brews. Is this Clarabard again?
This is the same guy.
Do you mind? Is there an area that looks like it's for musicians?
If you give us a few minutes, we can clear out an area for you.
Perfect.
Oh hell yeah! I'll make that
About a
money.
Clarabard.
Before I go, anything else for you guys?
Nah, that'd be it. Thank you.
It would be quite fun.
And I'll give him a gold.
Appreciate it. He kind of goes to the back, and 2 or 3 people kind of come out and clear out a table or two to kind of create like a stage area. Once they are kind of out of the way, he motions to you that he's ready.
Nice.
Is there room on the stage for dance by chance?
Yeah, there's enough room for him to, it's probably enough room for like 2 people to kind of move around in a good space.
That's fair. Glarald, if you would want, I am well versed in dance. I could do a
Dance?
subtle dance to your music.
That would be great. Gabbana. Your Gabbana for tonight. And we'll head up, and I will do this little dance that I do.
Can I use my last run of Blade Song
You better.
and start dancing with my blade?
Unearthly chords. Alright, can you both make performance checks, please?
With advantage.
With advantage. You guys can both have advantage.
Yeah. 16.
Oh
What the
my
fuck
god!
are those
not
numbers?
The performer getting outperformed.
For real, what is this?
I clicked the advantage thing because mine, for some reason, on with nothing clicked, wasn't doing the thing that it was supposed to do again.
Let me take
I don't know how I keep messing it up, but
if it cannot be you, I promise. That's fine.
Oh, if you click advantage, it delete it. Are you talking about the legacy thing?
Yeah.
well, see, before I had it doing nothing. It didn't have anything, not even normal clicked,
Here, let me try.
and it was only rolling once.
Can you try now?
They've had a toggle.
Just clicking just something random.
I know if you click advantage, it
Yeah,
resets you to the original.
I see.
Okay, now it's doing it. Now
Yeah,
it's
But I
doing it.
don't know
just
how that
don't-
would be the
Just don't
first
click
time.
like the normal advantage or anything, because if you do that,
Yeah.
it'll remove that from legacy.
Okay, I think we're good then.
Okay, cool.
But
Good thing there's no dogs in the audience.
Winky,
That animal
22 is
handling.
fine. 22 is good. 22 and 9.
16.
wait, 16.
Oh,
It's
16.
advantage.
True. Okay. So, you guys begin your performance, and the eyes of the adventurers kind of start to shift towards you guys. The eyes
Can I?
seem yep.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Can I possibly use shape water or prestidigitation to make it look even more magical and soothing?
Yeah, you can.
Hell yeah.
What are you doing exactly, if I may ask?
So, I kind of as I'm dancing to Glail's music, one second, I'm just reading it. I'm gonna animate the water to do shapes at the end of my sword, as though my sword is bending the water to follow its movements to a certain degree.
Okay. So as you and Gerald are doing this performance, you guys begin to see smiles run across the faces of the people in the tavern. Some of them scooch closer for a better view, and one of them kind of puts down a small basket and kind of puts a silver coin in.
Shit!
Can I put it behind us? Edifur Brews Dolce & Gabbana
Sure.
presents with minor illusion.
Yeah, that's fine. As you guys, in the middle of your performance, from the table that was watching it, you guys see one of the shorter individuals walk up to the bar, and begin to talk to Claravold. And kind of, as you guys are finishing, this man goes back into where the rooms are.
Oh.
The rooms?
Yeah.
He's bombing our room. Fireball on a can.
Fireball.
A few minutes pass, and your performance wraps up. And you guys
Thank you.
have gotten a few tips. You guys were tipped 3 gold and 2 silver.
That'd be killer. Each or separated?
It's together.
I'll bet. So 1.5, and then 2. 17 silver.
There seems to be a round of applause. The tavern.
Thank you. Make sure to come to Eater for Brews. The most magical Eater for Brewery in all of the Isles. Thank you for the Staff of Fire, and we'll leave.
The Spear of Fire.
Staff, what is it?
Spear of Fire is the...
Spear of Fire, Spear of Fire.
Alright. There's kind of mumbling amongst the crowd, and you guys pick up on, they were pretty good. Wow, she's really good. Anyways.
Sure hope it does.
Jesus.
We smoking rock. Let's ride.
Guess you next.
Say,
No, we should probably return. It is best to sleep the night away.
be careful about the rooms, or let's check on the people, or I'll check on the people. And then go into the chamber.
Alright, she's going back to where the rooms are.
Yeah.
What are as we are getting ready to like pack up, cleared away our dishes and stuff or whatever, what were the suspicious group of adventurers doing?
They seem to kind of just be watching performance, and they seem to just clap when the rest of the people clapped, blending in.
Can I insight them and see if they seem to have malicious intent at all towards us?
Oh, that's what I meant to ask. Were you able to hear anything of them while you were dancing?
You would have not been able to hear anything.
Fuck.
There was a performance going on.
That's true. If I pull away, maybe. No, that works.
Do they give me actual suspicious vibes, or do I have do they seem mostly just interested because we look weird? Are they racist?
You're not too sure. They seem to be just watching you guys. You're not sure why though. They seem.
Can I have my owl kind of find a rafter in here to sit on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was gonna sit on the rafter in here instead.
Before you guys go back, going back a few minutes, what are the rest of you guys in the room doing as this kind of all happening?
So are we getting room service?
Yeah. So you guys get to your room, and I would say about 10 or 15 minutes passes, and there's a knock at the door.
Okay. Does anyone want to call dibs on answering, or does Dolcek answer?
I'll answer.
Okay.
As you guys answer, there is a small human woman. Oh, good morning, or evening, I guess. There's food for you guys that was ordered, yeah?
Yeah, that's for us.
Alright, I'm just going to put this in here. And there's a cart and all of it's full of food. That he's all ordered. Oh, there's a lot of you in here. Okay,
You know how it is.
Last minute booking.
We're packed.
We're here for practicality as well.
I see. Sorry about that. Lots of people in this week. I'll leave this here. Enjoy the food. Let us know if you need anything. All right. There's forks and knives. There's a few napkins for you also. All right. Have a good one.
Yes. You too, darling. Have a good one.
She'll head out. Would you guys enjoy your food?
Just in background music, weird ASMR mukbangs. Peak immersion.
True.
Bass boosted chewing.
All of the commoners kind of grab their plates and they kind of seem to have like a huddle in the corner, just consoling
Commoners
one
is
another.
classist.
Yeah, I was
them
about to
poor
say, they are
fucks.
people too.
They eat their slop in the corner. Fuck.
Yeah, let's take them to the workhouse after these.
For real.
You see the old man encouraging the little girl to kind of try some of his roasted dragon and gives her his strawberry tart.
Tulsa's gonna be like, I don't mind you eating it, but it is a bit weird, so ignore me if I glare at the food. Okay, nothing personal.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I didn't.
Oh no, it's not to bother, You know,
I
even if it
dunno.
was wrong, she weren't very nice.
Tempted to try it, but what if it gives me sponge brain? Like,
No, that's what I'm thinking.
yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know?
I want
You know what
sponge
us
brain.
dragons are like. You know what we're like.
Well,
You
it
don't know where
depends on the
where it's been.
dragon, doesn't it?
Well, you don't know where it's been. It's too sentient. It's
Papa's
sentient.
stuck in a cave.
True, but what if it's a really dirty kid? What if it had no self-hygiene skills?
Again, it depends on the dragon.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's too much risk. I just feel like we're a little too closely related.
I mean,
You
yeah,
know-
that's fair.
Yeah, it'd be like someone from the north of England eating someone from the south of England. Like, it's running a risk.
That's
they're
like
not-
two different species. That's alright.
Yeah. But
Where's
it's like,
England?
I don't know. Somewhere on the map, supposedly. But yeah,
As
I
you
don't
guys are
want to
speaking,
risk it.
you guys hear a large like squeaking noise, like the floorboards are squeaking, but it's like super loud outside of your guys' room.
Oh.
Is there people?
Hmm?
Is there people?
No.
Okay. In this time, have we taken a short rest?
Not yet. It hasn't been quite an hour yet. You guys are kind of like in the middle of one, I would say.
Does it just turns to me like, did you hear that?
Oh my god.
You guys can also kind of hear music echoing from the other room.
Someone's got big fucking feet who squeak past us.
Imagine someone listening in and they just get insulted.
Fucking, you know, all I'm saying is they're
Those
done.
fat fucks at the door. I heard them up the hall. Face ass.
Who's struggling down that hallway?
Bum bum bum. Fucking. Just fucking imagine their footsteps. Bum bum bum.
It's easy. It's easy.
They ain't taking the door then. Watch the walls.
Yeah. Dulcic's just gonna listen and be like, hear if there's any, like, listen by the door, be like, is there any sounds?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Oh, perception. Using my eyes to hear. No, that's persuasion. This is perception.
Big.
Ignorance is bliss.
So as you kind of put your ear to the door trying to hear for anything, you don't pick up anything.
Okay. Like, has anyone got better hearing than me?
You got some earwax stuck in the ear.
Got decent perception, I think.
Maybe somebody else
Her
tried.
sheet would just say like, ooh. Nalda, do you want Nalda Alfrina, do any of you guys Silky, do any of you guys want to listen?
What for?
Like, just to see. There was a really loud squeak by the door, and I'm just feeling a
Yeah.
little, you know, because there was one alive, I'm feeling a little suspicious.
Yeah. Let's
And
see
I
if
just-
it's the one by the door. I'll have a perception.
wing ears don't work like they used to. You know what I mean?
True.
Oh fuck.
Lifestyle.
Oh god, we are the fucking.
That
We
could
got
have
the
been
bone
good.
brains up in here. It could have been.
No, as you have a listen, you hear kind of like a shallow breath outside your door.
She's gonna like turn to the room, give a like point at the door, and then be like, "Yeah, there's someone there. Yeah, there's someone."
Can we roll
Shoot
to
through
see
it,
if,
fuck 'em
like,
up.
because Dolcic and Nala's like horns are really close to each other right now because they're listening into the door, that they get locked together.
You will lose your horn. She would rather chop hers off than be stuck to another person like that.
That's fair. Fucking Dragon Ball
Unless-
King. Yeah, just like, oh, do you think we should open it?
If we open it really fast.
It's like, have you got any healing on you?
I'm a druid, so no.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I'm struggling a little. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but I can do it. I can do it if we need to.
You'll cope. Don't worry. I'll open it.
Yeah. I'm in sound hands. All right.
I'm gonna open up the door as fast as we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys
Father.
open the door, you guys kind of hear like this thumping noise as you guys open the door, and kind of sprawled out on the ground is this person kind of like in these like dark red robes, kind of like head to toe they're covered. They're just like face down on the ground, and they're like, oh. My head.
Can I grab it?
That sounded just like that
fuck are
one
you?
clip of you.
What are you
Who
grabbing?
do you work for?
What are you grabbing?
I'm just grabbing him and pulling him in. Yoink!
Dolcic's like, hey, why were you stood at our door,
You're pulling
ducking?
them in?
Yeah, I'm pulling him in and closing the door.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Dolcic will help.
Okay, you have advantage.
Dolcic will give assistance.
Fuck.
Can
Oh,
Dolcic
shit.
actually? Oh, never mind. Well,
Oh,
good luck. I have a
well.
+8.
Why didn't you?
Alright.
I have a +8.
So Nala, as you grab this person, they begin to like pull away from you. Oh, don't grab me! What are you doing? And
Why are you outside the door?
they kind of flip over, and you see this half-orc female. As they kind of flip over, you see like two daggers on their sides, and they kind of have this necklace around their neck. It has a purple gem inside of it. They have these,
Disgusting.
almost like these red like velvet robes, kind of covering their whole body.
We've got a few questions. Why were you stood at our door?
I'm sorry, but I was not. I was not at your door. I'm just looking for.
I mean, we heard you.
I'm
we
looking
heard
for
you.
my room.
Gonna need an insight on that.
Sex.
No,
I'm gonna
kill
get
him.
insight.
Yeah.
I have a second question. Second question. Where did you get those robes? I want a business card. Random generator. I can hear you click spamming it.
Alright. No, they seem to be lying.
Shocking. Yeah.
Dulcig, you can't tell if they're lying or not. They seem like they're confused.
Yeah, no.
I'm waiting for the robe. Like, I'm waiting for the company that makes the robes. That's all Dolcic's interested in right now.
It's just a place in town.
Dulcic, pull him
Why
in,
are
please.
you grabbing my robes?
Okay.
I'm just trying to look
Dulcic.
at my room.
No, you are
Dolcic's
not. Stop lying.
You see
Dolcic's
her kind
gonna
of like
just
scrambling. She's like scrambling over. Where's my key?
give me advantage, I beg of you. Give me advantage.
It's
Or I can use my inspiration.
Is Nala helping?
Yeah, she's helping, yeah.
He just kind of picks her up
Okay.
over the shoulder.
Alright,
brings
you guys
her.
both grab her and you pull her in. This is a 6 foot tall half orc. they kind of have a darker skin. Um, and then you see they have this under their robes. They're wearing this dull gray iron scale mail. They have their hair tied up and kind of back, so it's almost hidden behind the robe.
Alright.
She's giving realness. Anyway.
You're gonna tell us why you are listening at the door?
I told you I was not listening. I was
Yeah, and I
looking for my
told
room
you
and I tripped.
that you were lying.
Well, what if I
Yeah,
told you
darling.
you were lying? I could do the same thing.
Darling, I'm sorry to say this to you, and I don't want to say it to insult you, but your big and or dense feet gave you away, and you were stood there for quite a while.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I really need to be going. It looks like I lost
just
my room,
listen.
so I'll be right back. And she kind of lifts, like, she raises her hand to like open the door to like try and like fall backwards.
She's like, listen, it's like, no, just, we're not going to bother you. We just want to know why you're at the door. That's all we need to know. Because we've had some really dodgy people today. We want to make sure you're not them, right?
Yeah, like, are you doing a favor for someone? Who are you doing a favor for?
I'm not doing a favor. I told you, I'm looking for a room, okay?
Our room? Are you looking for our room?
Who are you? Why would I be
Well,
looking
I don't
for
know.
some
You seem to want to
Dragonborn's
know.
room?
Well, who are you? Are you looking for a room for you, or are you looking for a room for someone else?
Yes, I'm looking for a room for me and my mates.
Oh.
They're swingers.
Well, we just took the last one. Have you not booked one?
Oh, they're in a polycule.
Oh, that's why the hair's tied up. No, I'm joking. Sorry, that's really stupid. So it's really random.
Well, we
That
tried to
explains
book
the
a room,
robes.
but the keeper of this place, there was none, and we could take a look for ourselves if we wanted. So that's what I was doing.
Oh, I'm so sorry,
You see
madam.
kind of a,
Yeah.
you see like a smirk kind of go across her face.
Can we borrow?
Can I just insight?
Can we borrow the intimidation stat of our elephant, please?
Ooh.
You may.
There we go.
Based on the smirk, she is clearly lying.
Oh my god. Your lips are like fucking Pinocchio's nose, darling. Sorry to say it.
At this point, Silvestria and Girl would kind of come in.
Do you know where? They just like, those are just kind of turns her around.
Dulcic, what do you say to intimidate her?
He's like, listen, he says that he's 7 foot tall, and he's picked her up. It's like, darling, we're not falling for it. Just tell us, because we've had some really dodgy people after us. But he says it, and he looks intimidating. I don't think Dulcic can sound intimidating.
Okay. I was looking for your room, but it was nothing malicious. Okay, nothing malicious.
What were it though? Because we've had some stuff go on. That's all we want to know.
Well,
like what?
You stroll in here with your group of people, very odd group of people, and looked interesting. Wanted to have a look through your things.
Oh, you thieves!
No, we were not gonna take anything. Just having a look.
Oh, you like those people who like take stuff, like take people's clothes, have a sniff, put it back, and it's just like a little bit damp to the touch.
Is this one of the people that we saw at the table?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know who these nefarious people you're speaking of are, but we've only seen you all today, so I apologize.
Okay. Spare of the moment. Okay. Can I? Should we insight? I can actually wait 1 minute. Getting too into the RP.
See, this is the thing about community nowadays. You try to make a song, and they come and steal your room while you're not there. They didn't think we had an elephant in an orange one in the corner.
As she kind of turns around and
We got Tango
hears you
Man.
talking to her, like, oh, hello, loved your performance. I was actually about to get going here, so.
Oh no! I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, you have to listen to what this man and his hair has to say.
Mm-mm.
Quick question. Can I find, like, the most empty corner in the room, go sit down in it, and, like, look through my owl's eyes at their table? And, like, try and hear if they're saying anything at that table?
Sure.
While we're in... Okay.
Go
I
ahead.
want my
Are you
owl
moving
to...
closer, or are you just like me, like in the?
I want my owl to kind of, like, fly to the rafter that's above theirs, like, trying to be stealthy.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check through your owl. It'll be your
Okay.
owl's perception.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh well.
Unfortunately, your owl cannot pick up on what they're saying. The noise in the room seems to have increased since your guys' performance. The morale seems to be up and kind of excitement. Seems
I
to be
do
a
have
little-
advantage.
You do?
Yeah. I just read the owl has advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or sight.
Okay.
Hmm.
I would say with a 10, you won't really be able to make out stuff still.
That's fair. I just want to keep an eye on them, I think, and, like, can I roll stealth for my owl while they're doing this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Jesus
Oh.
God.
Alright.
It is an owl.
Well, everybody knows there's an owl up top. They don't know why, but...
Alright.
That looks familiar.
So the half-orc female is like, well, I guess you've caught me. Like I said, I'm very sorry. And she'll kind of like grab the edge of her robe and she'll kind of like pull it. And you see it kind of twist around her body and she disappears.
Do we get to keep the robe?
The robe goes with her.
Does my owl see
It would
her
be so
appear at all?
funny. It'd be so funny if someone teleports and everything's gone but the wig. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, a few minutes later, your owl sees her kind of walk in the front door, and she's like standing at the table, but she's talking to the people.
Okay.
They all kind of get up and begin to leave.
I let the party know. I think she must have teleported outside the inn, as she appeared in the door just a minute ago and has taken her party and left.
Huh. I will go downstairs and tell Clearbold.
What do you tell them exactly?
The people that just, once we finished our performance, the red one just tried to rob our room. And then teleported away from us. They just left.
Oh, I see. That's no good. Alright, thanks for
They've
letting us
probably
know.
been.
We'll
Mhm.
put a notice out.
Yeah, they've probably been robbing the other people around. Just be careful.
Interesting. We have any reports? Strange. Alright.
Did they come in at the same time that the guild came in?
They were already there when you guys came in.
Or, like, were they there the same time, like, the weeks that the guild has been showing up?
Oh,
Or have they been there? Yeah. I'm gonna say, yeah.
Okay.
Or have they always been regulars?
I would say a little bit afterwards. Probably 3 or 4 days after the guild began.
Okay. Well,
They probably came in when the guild came in. Probably heard word of them. But that'll work.
Feel free to go chase them down if you'd like. Sure, if
That's a
they've
good
been
idea.
stealing things, and they might have valuable things the guild is looking for. You might ask around or check out the guild tomorrow if you're not busy.
Good idea. Thank you. And I'll just go up. I'm not in a position.
It is getting pretty late for you guys now. We're around I would say the last 2 hours before we would need to start a long rest. So what would you guys like to do?
Start that freaking long rest. I'm
So
ready to get my
tired.
Yeah,
skill
let's
points
pop that long
back.
rest like it's no one's business.
Are we keeping watches at all, or are we just all asleep?
We're in an inn.
We'll keep
And that being said, someone was spying on us. It's probably worth keeping watch.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Even if it's not as, important, just to know if someone's waiting at the door for us.
I'm only in need of a 4-hour meditation. So if you would allow me the 4 hours, I can keep watch through my owl's eyes for the rest of the night past that.
That would work.
Eerie.
And if you'll wake me up, I'll check. Wait, are we all in the same room with the other people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then we don't need to
Unfortunately.
check on them.
Yeah.
Before you guys all sleep, excuse me. Do you all have
Yes, Peter.
bedrolls or something we could sleep with?
I was going to allow you to have the beds.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like
have
two
the
of you,
beds,
two
darling.
each.
Oh,
And then
Bedroll.
Glarold has a bad back, so we should put Glarold in a bed.
Oh no.
are you sure? We can
I-
take the floor. You guys paid for us and got us food, so
You have been sleeping
Darling.
in chambers for a very long time, please.
Yeah, like you've been having a really bad go of it. Like just have a nice night. There's 3 beds. We'll all live. We can go to another inn later this week.
Maybe
Yeah.
there's a Premier Inn down the road.
Oh, I love a Premier Inn fucking breakfast.
That is crazy.
thank you.
Sorry,
We are really grateful. Thank you.
Oh, don't worry. Don't mention
If
it,
there's
darling.
anything any of us can do for you, just ask.
No, I'm all right, but I don't know about the others.
Yeah, we'll just get a list of names from you tomorrow. If I got the names of everybody that they knew that was a doppelganger down there,
Yeah.
like
All
a
that
list
I
of people
ask
they saw.
if you would be
Glarold.
so kind, is to
Mhm.
spread the word of my goddess. Shows them the book.
Oh God, give him a pamphlet.
Oh, no.
Yup.
Jehovah Witness.
Jehovah's Witness.
Jehovah is witnessing.
No.
Who's your goddess?
Jehovah.
Iliostria.
Iliostria of the Latter-day Saints. Good shit.
Do you only have one copy of the book?
Yes, and so I give it to the old man to read while I do my trance.
Does the book have like tons of people like burning in fire? No.
I hope I'm not asking too much, but do you have pen and paper also?
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Yes,
Do I have
yes, I
paper?
do.
I have a diplomat's pack issued.
He'll take as much paper and ink and inkwell as you guys will kind of give him. I don't want more colored
I was
books.
going to mention Dulcic pulls Glarold to the side.
Hello.
There's not a lot of privacy in this room, just so you know.
Yeah. No, it's not too bad. It's like, Glarold, have you been looking for people like to work at your shop?
I don't think the doppelgangers will be a good fit anymore.
No, but look, I mean, it might give these people a chance at a new life.
That is true. That's a good idea. Hey,
All I'm
if
saying.
you did want to work for me, if you did want to pay back the favor, you could work for me. Give you another chance over at the Isles. It's much safer, especially with the war going on and might stir up back up again.
What kind of work? I'm old, so I cannot do very much physical.
You can be a taste tester.
Claro, you need anybody that could help with accounting, perhaps. This man
Accounting.
seems to know how to read and write.
Yes, that's right.
Big.
True.
Would I be able to bring my granddaughter? And he kind
Mhm.
of points to the little girl.
Oh, you would be a great mascot.
Mascot.
Hmm.
He kind of kneels in. Do you hear that, Sarah? We can go somewhere else finally.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at this. And I'll do a little pipe of smoke monsters with a little dragon. Do a little smoke.
The little girl seems to be very shy, kind of hiding behind her
Aw.
grandfather.
It's okay. But yes, y'all could work for us. Spread the word of Eater for Brews. Saved from the Isles. Paid, of course.
The other two are not sure yet. They'll think about it. They have family in Ulamera and also in some of the other Dormarian cities in Eldar and Sintra.
Oh. I have family in Dormar, face that. bed. All right, I understand.
But yeah, the old man and his granddaughter will kind of sit on one of the beds and begin to read to the little girl out of the Book of Teachings from Illustries.
Do we know anything about Illustry? Does it seem like a cult?
You are not familiar with her. No. She is she's very, yeah, you've never heard of her really.
Do they normally like spread on bikes or?
Can they
My
lack
bad.
blood?
Last former joke. My bad. That's crazy.
Dulcic Glarald.
Pardon?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, that was the. Yo.
All right, we're gonna
Recruiting.
go ahead and go through our long rest. Let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break here, and we'll come back.
Oh, superb.
Is
Thank
there
you,
a
Dungeon
long
Master.
rest button?
the needles in the one.
You never know.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
forgot we were
Max.
taking a rest.
I'm not to wear
Max.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Max. Hello, how are ya? Hey, you
I
think?
don't
Hi, how are you?
Sorry.
You think I could start a little batch before we fell asleep of this beer brew?
How long does it take?
Let me check. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Yeah. Takes
What are
5.
the what are the requirements? I don't remember.
Oh yeah, hella plants. Hella plants. Okay, yeah, no, we'll have to. I'll have to fucking. Yeah.
I don't know what to wear tomorrow. I have to. Not tomorrow. Monday. I've got flat viewings, and I have to be like. Unfortunately, I let it slip. I'm trans to them, so now I have to look professional to counteract it. So maybe they'll consider me.
Alright, if we are all back, we'll go ahead and resume.
Yeah.
Alright. Uh,
I'll just wait on that.
Silvershire, you can go ahead and make a perception check for your post 4-hour nap. If you'd like. You can make 2 actually.
Christ, bitch.
I'm sorry.
Writing in MLA format.
Oh, Dulcic want to take a first watch? Okay, if Dulcic wants to take a first watch, you can also.
Yeah.
Perception.
I'm back. Hello.
Welcome back.
Where's my prescription? Where's my prescription? Oh, damn.
Wow.
That's my good rolls for the session. Oh.
True.
Alright, oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. So we pretty much have first, third, and fourth watch covered. Did anyone want to take second watch, or are we just gonna leave it open?
Oh,
What are the watches in order of like how long are they?
They're 2 hours each.
Cause I was gonna do my trance for 2 hours and then I can watch the last 2.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
If somebody else wants
One
to
want to take second watch?
I'll take second. I love watching.
All right. Kind of screwed up my order here, but it's okay. All right, so Dulcic, on your first watch, as you're kind of just loitering about doing what you do you want to do anything specific?
Dulcic is gonna read healed fanfiction on his book. No, he is going to just like chill. He's gonna keep watch. He's gonna ponder life. There you go, done, sorted.
Okay. On your watch, you do that all very peacefully. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary or bother you really. So yeah, it's
Shall
very,
I
very boring.
say? I go to wake up Glorold. He kind of like ruffles his hair to wake him up, but he's like, I just wanted to see if it was attached to the head. I'm sorry. And then just moves on to bed. So.
It's the alcohol. I'm all natural.
Oh my god, well, it looks great.
Love you too. Have a good night.
Thank you. Have a good night too, full homo.
True.
The guy like the tips kiss.
Huh?
Oh, no, but it's like, no, that'd be like, he'd have to tactical squat. He's 7 foot tall anyway.
That'd make
Fuck.
it work.
Oh, no.
Sneezing. You got me sick of this shit.
Watch out, Dolph likes twinks.
God, you don't know how much I wish Glared was 6 foot now.
That doesn't mean you're a twink. That just means that it heightens the twink chances because you're long.
Oh, you're 7 foot. Yeah, that's straight prison. That's crazy. I apologize.
It's kind of, you know, isn't a 69? It looks like this. It looks like a square root, but instead of like a 2, it's a 6. Anyway, I'm so sorry. I will believe.
It's crazy
Alright,
work.
Claire, roll a perception check, please.
Oh, may I? Oh boy, may I? That's persuasion.
Oh, that would have been really good.
Oh boy, would I?
Oh, there you go.
That's my good roll for the.
Holy shit. Alright. Gerald, during your watch, what will you be doing?
Loitering.
Loitering.
Just vibing.
Okay. You just staying in the room?
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna go out and see if anybody's still in the lobby by the time, or I'll just check the lobby real quick.
Okay.
And I'll do my perceiving there, see if anybody's in the streets.
Alright. As you kind of leave the room and go into the lobby, you see Cerebald kind of just like laying on like a chair with his legs kicked back. He's awake, kind of I guess keeping watch himself. He seems to have the overnight shift. And as you kind of come up, oh, is everything all right?
Yeah, just watching, making sure everything's on the up and up.
I've got it all under control here. Well, I have a late night visitor, it looks like, and he points to one of the tables, and you see this man sitting at the table. His arms are kind of crossed very lightly. He doesn't seem to be bothering anybody.
Does he look familiar?
No, you have no idea who this man is.
Okay.
His face is like super pale, and he has kind of like slicked back hair. And he seems to be wearing just kind of higher end commoner's clothes. Just sitting there. Doesn't seem to be
Nice.
speaking or anything. As you come out, he'll kind of turn his head towards you and give you a small wave.
I'll wave back. Does it look like an inviting wave?
Yeah, he'll kind of just like a hello and.
Gotcha. Alright. I'll just. Hello there.
Are you heading outside?
Or a good window where I can see the alley.
The alley? There's no windows to the alley. There's
Yeah,
kind
I'll
of
head
windows
out.
in front. Okay. As you kind of pass this man, going out for a late night stroll, are we?
You know it. Who are you? I mean, hello. How are you?
I'm good.
That's unnerving. Hello.
Probably wouldn't go out this night. Dangerous here in Ulamera.
That's true.
Is that the equivalent of like the weird kid saying, "Ayo, don't come into work to school tomorrow"? Is
Yeah.
that what he's doing?
Is that a specific
What
warning
coat are
or
you
just a
wearing?
general?
Trench?
I'm sorry?
Is that a general warning or a specific warning?
I wouldn't call it a warning, but I guess you could take it as that if you'd like. He kind of puts out a hand. Name is Ernest Beverly. Nice to meet you.
Ernest.
What's this man's riddles free on about? I'm trying to get
Harold
under someone's
Eaterfruit,
bread.
owner of Eaterfruit Brews.
Yes, I heard earlier.
So you were in.
Yes, I've been here for the evening. No rooms though, but they let me sit out here.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, we were lucky. Got the last one.
saw your little commotion with the criminals earlier.
Sadly, they didn't get much or anything that we know of. I made sure to check.
Yeah.
You seen them?
Oh yes, they've been here for the last week or two. Seems they're doing mindless robbing. Big groups seem to be their targets. They sneak in, grab a few things. Too harmful.
That's fair. Yeah, they didn't seem very worrisome. But
I did notice one of them acting strange recently.
strange how. Did they normally take the window instead of the door?
No. They just didn't seem like themselves. A little distant.
How so? Or do you know how they act normally?
Well, like I said, I've been here for a few nights now, and witnessed him one night to the next, just distant.
Yeah, I'll have to ask them what's wrong next time they come in.
I don't think you'll be seeing them in here.
That's fair. Because we alerted them, or do you know where else they would go?
Not sure where else, but sure. We'll say that because you alerted them.
What would you say if I didn't?
I don't know.
I understand. Well, I thank you. And I wish you luck.
For what?
Wherever you're going. Are you with the guild?
No, just a traveler.
What do you do?
I travel. Look at different cities, different places. Trying to find the right one.
Have you tried the Isles?
No. That won't be a good fit, unfortunately.
Why is that? They seem pretty peaceful.
There's too many people.
I know there was Zuneth is a good place. Maybe not for you, but it's quiet. I'll be right back, my DoorDash, but I'll just go outside, and if
Oh my
ain't,
God,
or
what
I'll
you
just
getting?
not go outside. My bad.
So I hope
Where all
that's
the
in game.
Cardos going out to get DoorDash.
DoorDash
Yeah.
If it was in game, it'd be Dora Dashev. It'd be Hermes Grub. Anyway, sorry. I apologize. I can see
I
that.
guess we'll wait till Gloral gets back.
Oh my God. Glara's like, 1 minute. He looks to camera 4.
He's probably out there having a chat with them right now, like his DoorDash.
Oh my God, you know how he keeps them for a minute.
Bro, I like the, what are you, a traveler? What do you do? I travel. Top-notch dialogue.
Like,
Fucking people, I'll be
so I
back.
got
Sorry.
Fox to make Nolsic. I got Fox to make Nolsic, and she's really good at making characters, so I gave her. And she's like, "So what is Nolsic? A paladin?" And she's like, "So what does he do? Paladin things." And she's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you."
Wait, did you say you're back, Album?
He spoke.
Yeah, it helps that I'm back.
Oh, I think he's having the DoorDash experience. It might be another sec.
Oh, they forgot to drop it off at the right area, is what you're saying.
We, oh bless. DoorDash in Amish country is just horse-drawn cart.
I want to live somewhere where there's a milkman.
No, we have those stuff. They come back. There's actually in when I lived in London, one of my old bosses used to live just outside London in a town and commute in. They would deliver oat milk, milkman style, in a milkman bottle.
In a bowl. I want to.
They're like, you can have oat milk, almond milk, anything you want. You come every day.
I'd go a little crazy, a little stupid for that.
I know. That's what I said. I was like, oh, that's so good. Also, they converted an old milk float, where I used to live in London, into a sourdough bakery van that would come around the neighbourhood and like stop on a certain day. You could go buy it.
Nah, that's a bit too gay for me. I'm sorry, I draw the line at that. Hand-delivered oat milk, that's acceptable levels of me being a stereotype. The sourdough's a bit much.
Huh?
Who the fuck is this creepy guy?
I once bought fucking soda bread from him.
Sorry?
I felt like the dumbest twat all week.
Yeah.
Just
The guy Tom was
because.
talking to.
Oh my god.
Looks like a
That's a
vampire.
vampire. That's a freaking vampire. You should
Look
get
at
out
his
at
face.
night.
Hello, I want to tell you about the way to move. Blah, blah, blah.
Albert was about to get
Wait, I
big.
could probably do a Nandor impression if I really tried.
Oh my god, yes.
That'd be
Do
so
it, do
good.
it.
Wait, what does
Yeah,
Nandor
boy.
say? I forgot. I've watched. What is he? What
What?
is he saying?
Yeah,
Give me
boy.
the Gamo.
Guillermo.
Yeah, boy.
Gamo.
I can't.
I'm starting to think.
I
It might be.
can't remember how he sounds. I haven't watched in ages. All I remember is Gamo, and it's so. I love their like when their Britishisms fall through, because all of the actors are British. And I love it. I love Nadia because she combines the perfect amount of lived in England for long enough to pick up all the swear words.
Sorry, I did not. I thought I was gonna.
Oh,
Death
ignore that.
saving throw? Jesus.
Ignore that. I don't know what I was
Yikes.
doing. I don't know
You
what I
don't
was
have me
doing.
rolling that shit. That's two
Oh, yeah, what was
failures.
2 failures. Oopsie.
Yeah, not one. It's two failures.
Oh,
We
maybe
can
grab
probably
some.
finish our long rest, and then
Okay, yeah, we'll just come back to this.
we'll just like whenever Halby's is done, and then we can finish up the 2 and 3. Was anybody else taking watch with me, or am I just doing it by myself?
You're doing it by yourself.
Okay,
I know Harvey's giving them a story
Okay.
right now.
Alright, so can you go ahead and make just make 2 perception checks for your rest?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Oh, I love your pig. I'm gonna see him tomorrow. I'm gonna eat him.
You don't have advantage, do you?
I don't think so, but I was going to like kind of alternate between my eyesight and the owl's eyesight. So can I do the owl as well?
Sure. Okay.
Just like kind of, you know how like people, how like watchmen have CCTV cameras, you know,
Yeah.
or just kind of like changing my CCTV camera to the owls just to see what's up, you know.
Mhm. Alright. So as you are kind of sitting in the room, on your first watch, you don't notice anything, but your owl spots something kind of across the view of the windows in front of the tavern. There seems to be a humanoid creature that is like human on the top half, but on the bottom half it has like goat hooves. And you see kind of a small group of 3 of them kind of going about. Your owl noticed them because they are playing very interesting and soothing music as they kind of pass by.
So just wondering, can I roll like history or possibly with advantage just to, like to know because they sound like satyrs and I am from Arvindor, which is very close to the Fey, like connected to the Feywild, but I don't know.
Yeah, go to make a nature check.
Ooh, nature.
We'll go ahead and give you.
A fucking Dracula?
We'll go ahead and give you advantage. We'll give you advantage.
I was saying we'd be learning how to
Okay.
count.
That
What the
works.
fuck is that?
1 second, Albert. You left like right in the middle, and I wasn't done.
We can go back to Helbs for
It's okay.
now.
We'll finish yours, and we'll go back to.
It's Strad.
Because I feel like I like as far as I remember when I was reading about Arvindor, like satyrs do exist there.
Okay. Yeah. So these are satyrs. They're not. You should not see them here at all, really.
Yeah.
They are known to cross at times when available to steal people and take them back to the where they came.
Can do I see anybody with them?
No, it's just the group of three of them right now.
Okay. How big is the space? Because can my owl possibly try to follow them up to 100 feet from where I am in the room? Just kind of get an eye, more of a view of what I'm looking at. I guess the owl can't open the door, can it?
No, I can't open the door.
Okay.
But it can kind of like perch by the window and watch them as far as I can.
Yeah. Just watching them do their thing.
Yeah, they seem to be like alone, just the three of them at the moment. And you don't notice anyone around this area. This area seems to be not as dense as kind of where you guys came from. So there's not a lot of people kind of in the streets at this time of night, especially.
How odd.
On your second watch, that's about all that happens on your first watch. If you're not gonna go out, then nothing happens. Yeah, on your second watch, you hear your owl sees the man in the lobby kind of get up and head to your door and knock on it softly.
Okay, without opening the door, can I kind of go, who's at the door?
Yes. Sorry to bother you. My name is Ernest Beverly. I was staying out in the dining area of the tavern tonight.
Oh God.
I believe I spoke to somebody who came from this room. And I just saw the strangest thing, and I was hoping I could stay with you for a moment until they passed.
What did you see?
I believe they were satyrs.
I saw them as well. Does my owl see the guy watching, the barkeep watching?
Yeah. The barkeep seems to have fallen asleep, though.
Bless.
Let us both head into the lobby. I think that would be best.
I will.
Um,
Hear his footsteps kind of clanking down the hallway.
Can I have my owl come back to the room and, let my owl into the room and kind of give it, orders to guard the folks and then go out into the lobby?
Sure. So your owl will stay kind of watched, listening, and it'll try to alert you if anything happens. And then you kind of go into the lobby, and then you see the man sitting where he was before.
Cool.
Yeah.
Scat pack.
Sorry.
Actually, how long do rituals take?
Like ritual casting a spell.
Yeah, is there a window in this room?
It's 10 minutes, but yeah, there are windows in this room. Yeah.
Oh, there's windows. There's not just one window.
Yeah, they're like very small windows at the top. They're mostly to let sunlight in, and kind of you can open them to let air in.
Okay, but things can't really fit through them.
Small things can.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take 10 minutes and cast alarm as a ritual.
Okay.
Just on our door, and kind of designate my group as the people that we do want.
Okay.
I think, right? Yeah, designate creatures. And I want it to be a mental sound.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go out into the lobby. for the rest of my watch and just kind of like sit in a corner and keep an eye out.
Okay. As you kind of go out, the man, are you sitting at the same table as him?
Is he in like a corner table?
It's kind of like an aisle table, so he's kind of in a fairly open spot.
I'm gonna look for like for a corner table that kind of can see the whole room and motion to him. If we want to keep watch here, we should probably sit over here for best vision.
Very well. He'll get up very like bluntly and begin to like walk over. And his motions are very stiff, almost very unnatural, I would say.
Can I make like a perception or like almost an insight on those movements to kind of like, I don't know, gain some information, stuff that I don't know. I feel like my character wouldn't be very familiar with anything to do with the undead.
Sure, gotta make an insight check.
Gah.
It seems like he's kind of tense. You're not really sure why. But something about him just does not make sense. Just almost like he's nervous. Or
Traveler, is there something causing you unrest here?
oh, yeah, just the satyrs. Just the satyrs.
Are you familiar with those creatures?
I've had run-ins before, not firsthand, but I've witnessed what they do. You can't.
What do they do in these parts?
Well, to be frank, I've never seen them in these cities before. Mostly small villages or towns out in the country. They'll steal men, women, take them somewhere. His eyes kind of get big when he says that. Who knows?
It is odd to see them in such a city.
But I'm not surprised. Perhaps there is a Fey crossing nearby with all this magic floating around.
Can you see magic floating around?
Can't see it, but sense it once you're around it enough. Plus, this is Ulamera, a city of mages. Magic everywhere. Even if you can't feel it or see it directly, everybody's doing something behind those closed doors.
And what is someone like you doing behind these closed doors then?
Just traveling. Trying to find out where I am, where I need to go. Find the perfect spot to settle in. It's been a long time since I've been able to find the perfect spot to settle in.
It's of my opinion that there's no perfection in where to settle. You must make the space perfect for yourself.
It's quite a way of thinking.
If you search forever for something that doesn't exist, you'll just be searching your entire life.
Sorry.
Well,
Who possessed you?
Sorry. Slam poetry, I like it.
God suspect fun poetry.
when one has such a life force as mine, I'll find it eventually.
What sort of life force is that?
He kind of just looks away for a moment and looks back. We'll just call it a powerful one. How about that?
You see, I am one of knowledge seeking. So if you were interested in sharing your story, I would be happy to listen.
He kind of looks you in the eyes and he holds out a hand. Well, if you'd like, you may join me on my travels. Just know it'll be long. Lots of time will pass. You may lose some loved ones, but it's the sacrifice. For knowledge, of course.
I am already attached to a being of great power. I do not feel that being would be very happy if I chose another.
Oh, you are free to Follow whoever you'd like. I'm not looking for worship or following. A companion, maybe. Your life, that's yours. I live my life.
This
That's
is ye
mine.
olden res. Sorry.
Like, damn, this vamp has some riz. For real.
I like companionship.
He said
Yes, my lord.
he need that sneaky companion link. That's crazy.
God, they be writing some dirty stuff and putting that on the carrier pigeon. They'd be doing that thing where you rub charcoal on it. Impression, that's how they used to do nudes back in the day.
Okay, so.
And even if it's not now, you can always join me later in life.
Later, perhaps, though I don't sign contracts without full disclosure.
Oh, it's not a contract. Kind of name's Ernest Beverly. If you ever need to contact me, I see you're with a group, so I wouldn't want to pull you away from them quite yet.
How shall I contact you if you are on the travels?
Just spell away. I'm sure your friends can help you. You have my name. You'll be able to find me.
There. I shall keep you in mind for the future.
Brilliant. He kind of walks to the window and looks up. It's getting a bit late. I must head out soon. It's good meeting you. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name? I never got it.
You can call me Syl.
Right. Contact me when you're ready for your pursuit of knowledge, Syl. You see him head out the front door, and there is kind of like the very, very, very faint glow of like the first light of day. And you see him pull his cloak over him, and you see him transform into a bat and fly.
Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it.
Oh, love it. Love it.
An odd fellow.
He almost got two of y'all asses.
In a very
How
gentlemanly
chocolate
way,
like
thank you
that.
very much.
He's teaching you all how to count.
Neck biting is never a gentle matter.
He's
That depends on how hard you bite.
He wants to get some marrow. He wants to get some marrow. That's
At
what
least he was
wants.
consensual about it. He could have fucking on my
Hey,
fucking ass when I was
I got it.
walking.
When my character wants immortality, I know who to call.
True.
I'm already
Wow.
one with the shadows. I can become more with the shadows, okay?
Yeah, you can
Period.
almost be like what we do in the shadows.
The shadows.
We're just gonna skip Gerald's thing. I mean, it's enough.
That's fair. I was like, oh, I don't really know how to do this.
Alright.
Not even throwing a random vampire that's afraid of satyrs out here.
Alright, with that, we will finish our long rest.
So
Yes.
do we roll even though we're in a hotel?
Yes, you will roll even though you're in a hotel.
Slay. Let's roll.
I did the song of rest, so you get 2 extra.
Even if I'm 1 HP from full, can I magically have
That's so
that
bad.
single HP? I beg
Wait,
of you.
I can give you a good berry.
Oh my god, please.
Yeah, you can have a good berry to heal that right up to
What was your
exact.
song of rest?
Thank you.
It's 2 HP currently. Well, that's just because I low rolled, but hey.
Wait, where'd you roll Song of Rest?
In the beginning for 2 hit points. Smile. I mean, I can reroll it again if you want me to. Smile.
It's okay.
Fuck.
So I have 59 good berries.
Thank God. Okay.
Which means I can heal 59 if someone shoves them in their gob.
God, like a hot doggy, like chubby bunny challenge, but like
Oh,
good
Oh
berries.
yeah, I can snort them.
Before we continue, how are we doing
Oh.
on time?
I know Alnithia said that they were tired.
Yeah, how you feeling, Alnithia?
Yeah, pretty tired.
Alright, we will go ahead and end session there then. And we'll continue next.
Aww.
One second. Goal-wise, we as a party are going back into the sewers to clean them out.
Oh,
That's
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going back into sewers next session.
Yes.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Finish the dungeon.
Do you not want like another boss to like come and get us later?
True.
Be big mad at us.
No, let's just keep pump faking
Maybe
the
they'll
dungeon.
all like meet up like some sort of like hideous Avengers.
Watch next session. We're all going back to the Isles.
I mean, honestly, if we kill the big bad doppelganger birther, you know,
yeah.
then we possibly could like figure out
Up.
how to see through doppelgangers and cleanse the city, you know?
True. Like how poison people always have an antidote. They gotta have a fucking doppelganger finder.
So true.
Fucking sending to doppelgangers only.
Just ping their phones.
True. Fucking pull
Have them in
up
chat. Give them a new role.
in a weird you way.
Bye, Andy.
Oh yeah. GG's. Mm.
Yeah, I think that was a good session. Somehow we didn't end up dead.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
TFT?
You guys are
TFT.
on a time limit for Kelith, just to remind y'all.
True.
What's